Hey everyone, it's Courageous and I'm here with the last cash stuffing of May. So if you want to see where my money's going, what I've been up to since I've disappeared, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into this video. Okay, so first things first, if you haven't seen my last video, this is where I got this wallet from. I bought this off of So Crafty Sana's website. It'll be linked in the description box down below. This is the mini Zippy, and I'm like so in love. And you can go watch that video. Let's see how much money I have left. So the only category that has any money left is the Just category, and I have $12. I'm going to take these two and I'm just going to roll over the 10. So I know I've been MIA. If you are new here, then you didn't miss anything. But if you're not, I'm a college professor and I took on a lot of responsibilities this semester. I had some health issues. I had some life issues. Life was lifing. And so I needed to cut some things, take some things off of my plate in order to prevent the burnout that still happened. But I just needed to reassess my self-care practices and prioritize more space for myself. And that meant 8-hour naps. My sister jokes that 8-hour naps are not really naps. It's called sleeping. But I say if I go to sleep and I wake up on the same day, it's a nap. If I wake up the next day, then it was sleep. And it got to a point where I was super exhausted and I was taking 8-hour naps, 6-hour naps. I stopped putting an alarm clock on my naps and I would just sleep until my body woke up naturally. So, and then I've also been taking tech sabbaticals on Sundays. So, it's just my personal sabbatical. I don't do anything productive, nothing that is work related. If I read a book for fun. I read a lot of books, but sometimes I read books for fun and then think of ways I can use them in my classes. I teach English, so I teach literature, creative writing, etc. And so now I have forbidden myself to do anything productive on Sundays. No technology, so no phones, no TV, no cooking, no cleaning, no thinking about work, no planning, nothing, no budgeting, nothing on a Sunday. I literally can take naps, read, I can take walks, I can be driven places, but I don't want to do anything on Sundays. And I love it. It's been working so well. I don't work weekends anyway, but adding this little layer to my Sundays has made all of the difference. So let's see how much money I have to stuff. So 51, 52, 20, so 220, 240, 260, 280, 320, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 405. So, and then we have these $2 that I am stuffing. So, so if you haven't, this is new to you, but not for me. So I got this happy planner at Walmart for $4. So it was in October to June. I guess it was like an academic type happy planner, but I was like $4 per. I got it and I make all my budgeting stuff. So I basically started it in April. So I just print my budgeting stuff smaller and I punch the holes. I didn't get the hole punch, but what I do is I just punch the hole and then cut and voila. So this is my happy planner and this is where I do my budgeting now. So I'm doing the 100 envelope challenge with rollover. I already colored this in last night. So I rolled over $3 into my savings account. So let me open to my page. So I have my little bookmark and I'll just keep this here. All right, so with the $2 that I had from leftover in my wallet, I'm only doing 2 savings challenges, and I'm doing it with leftover money. So, and sometimes I just stuff an extra 5 of them. So this is by Hands and Bacons. I am a huge Larry fan. So I got this on her website. I think it was a freebie, a Friday freebie. And I'll link it down below. This is Cirque du Larry. So what I do is just when I have leftover money, I will just do the Cirque du Larry. So it's like no pressure. So let me color this in. And I had, oh wait, I don't have enough for $3. It's only a 3. All right, so good thing I did not color that in. Oh, so let's do this. So what we'll do is I'm going to take one of these bucks and I'm just gonna put it in my piggy bank. And just have this huge thing here that I just put random money in. And then I will take this and I will add a 5. So we'll color in 2 of these since each one is $3. So how are y'all doing? I know I've been gone. I watch the videos. I just haven't been really active. It's just, I took on so much at work. Let's give it a twin. And it was just a lot. Like I was burning the F out. And it wasn't just teaching. Like I was teaching a lot of classes, and then I'm on a lot of committees. I was doing a lot. And then it's like my blood pressure suddenly like high. I had like a week where I was like breaking into hives. And I just needed to step back. So we have $6 for the Larry challenge. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that tracks. So in case you can't tell, like literally is whenever I have singles left over, I do the Cirque du Larry. And it's just, I just started this month. And it's just like a no pressure. I love my savings challenges, but I also don't want to be pressured to do savings challenges. So it's just something that I can do for fun, but it's low stakes. All right. So let's stuff some money, shall we? So I'm going to bring out my bi-weekly binder. So we're stuffing. So you'll notice that I'll be stuffing fewer quantities in groceries. And you'll be like, 160 for 2 weeks of groceries? No, that's because we started doing a meal prep service called Dinnerly. So we get the dinner, it's like HelloFresh. You choose your meals, you get them all delivered to your house. It's because my inflation and these groceries, I was just like, no, like I'm going to have to like just stop eating because everything is just super expensive. And it's like, it wasn't like we were cooking like these extravagant meals. These are just basic things. So with Dinnerly, we have new ideas, new meals, delicious, and delivered to our house. And it is, at this point, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than going to the grocery store. So, because every time I go to Walmart, it's at least $160, and I go once a week. And I said at least. Every time I go to the place where I buy my meat and my Dominican food products, it's at least $70. And I go to each place once a week. So, my Dinnerly, my first box, I'll leave my code, my referral code down below if you want to try it out for a few. My first box and I ordered two portions. So it's for 2 people and 5 meals for the week. And it came out to $25.70. My daughter, who is the pickiest eater ever, I sat down with her and I told her, I'm like, look, you need to expand your palate. So she, is on board. So now we're doing the 4 portions for 6 days a week. And even that was $114. So it's working out. I'm still stuffing groceries because obviously this is only for dinner. We do need like breakfast products, like, like eggs and all of that. And if we need, and I lump household with groceries. So if I need to buy dish soap or any toilet paper, toothpaste, that still needs to be stuffed. But I think it'll work out. And of course, I'm always tracking where my money's going, and how it's going. But for right now, I think this would be best as we're doing now. So groceries is getting 160 for 2 weeks. So 1 week is getting 80 and 1 week is getting 80. So let us stuff the groceries. So we will do 50, 70, 75, 80 here. So 50, 70, 75, 80. And that is going in food. And these envelopes are from Princess Budgets. They will also be linked down below. All right, so that 50 for 1 week, 50, 70, 75, 80 for next week. 50, 75, 80 for next week. So what else is new? So my son is graduating in June. I'm on summer break. Well, I'm teaching 2 summer courses, but I call it a break because 2, as opposed to the 9 I was teaching, was is a lot better. So what else? Gas is getting 120. So why do I feel like I'm missing money? Oh no, so I get 60. That's why, because hold on. Let me see. How did I do gas? Okay, so yeah, gas is a 50, 55, 60 for 1 week. And 50, 55, 60. So yeah, so my son is graduating high school next month. I'm so excited. Congratulations to everyone who's graduating, and everyone who just graduated. Because it's May, so if you were in college, you graduated. Congratulations to you. Woo! All right, we got Spirit. Spirit is just getting 40, and that will last me the 2 weeks. And I'm getting it all in one. I don't go to that every week. And we just put that in my spend. What else? Actually, I'm going to put it in miscellaneous only because I've moved some things around and I put it in spend now. So how do I put this in? This was my freebie from So Crafty, so I'm going to put it this way. And there we go. All right, so Scarlett is my daughter, and she gets $20 in her allowance, but on the requirement that she has to save. She has to save 5. I've been doing the giving for her. It used to be that, but it's just I don't go to the inside of the bank. I just go to the ATM now. So she's gonna save 5. I will donate the 2 when I see someone and everything. But I'll just put her 5 in there. The 15 she gets directly to her Cash App card. So Cash App now has you can get like a free debit card for Cash App card for kids. So I send her money there. I just Cash App it to her, and she uses it because she has her iPhone and she buys a lot of Roblox. So instead of her getting cash and then telling me, hey, can you buy me some Roblox and giving me the cash, I just Cash App it directly to her. Her card is linked to her phone and she manages her money that way. So when it's done, it's done. And it's a free card, and it's like especially for teenagers, because her phone is already under the child phone, right? So it's like everything that she does comes to me, and so is her Cash App. It's all linked to me. I get like I know, like I'm like she spent $1 or something on Roblox. Like I get all of the transactions, so I really like doing that. And again, that way she can see how quickly her money goes, because she gets it in her card. She thinks that cards are unlimited money. And then spending. So in spending, it gets a 50. And we'll do 20, 40, 45, 50. 20, 40, 45, 50. All right. And that is just for this week. Alrighty. And all right, that is it for my wallet. I don't know what to name her, so give me some ideas. I don't know what to name her. Leave me some ideas for her name in the comments. All right, and then we'll put this away. This is next week's money. Next, we are doing our sinking funds long term. So savings is getting 130. And if you're new here, I use prop money for my sinking funds. Everything else is in my savings account, accruing interest, and not in my house. So we are adding 130. Oh, so let's add the $3 to the 100 envelope challenge, right? So that is the rollover money. And like I said, I already colored it in. So we're adding the $3 there, which brings us to 110, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 118 in rollover money. And then savings is getting 120, 130. Which brings us to, hold on, I'm making a mess of things. All right, which brings us to, these are, I think D at D versus that got me this one. I got this as a freebie from Gina Renee R and Budgets. All right, so we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. 4,100, 200, 300, 4,350, 4,370, 4,390. Hold on. I'm bad. I'm so bad. This threw me off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 4,350. All right, and we're gonna consolidate. Let's just make this. This is 50. Let's swap it. Let's condense it because I was already lost. I was already confused. 50. All right. All right, and then we can condense this further and make it 100. So I'm sorry. All right. So now, so we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. So 420. So 4,420. Wow. Why was that so hard for me right now? It's lack of practice. It's lack of practice because I haven't done it in a while, right? So I've been cash stuffing off screen. As you can see, I still use my cash envelopes, but it's just getting used to counting for the camera, you know? All right. And then this money, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is going in the miscellaneous in my bi-weekly binder. This is just in case I need some money. I need money. And this is going here in miscellaneous. So if this would open, here we go. Voila. And then any leftover money would go to my, any leftover money here would go to my challenges. And any leftover money in my bank account goes into my 100 envelope. All right. And if you're new here, when I do my bi-weekly pay, I do an oracle card. I pull an oracle card for the collective. If you don't know, I'm a tarot reader, and I just like adding elements of my spirituality everywhere. Like I literally pull cards in my classes. Just like let's read the energy of the room, right? So this is a message for the budgeting community, aka you if you're watching this video, and if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, it may be that it wasn't for you. It might be for you to pass it along to someone. So it might be like, you'd be like, oh my God, that's exactly what Teray just was saying. So let's see what message. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle by, I forgot. But you can find this on Amazon. I trimmed it I trimmed the edges so that it could just have the picture and the keyword here. But it's just my favorite Oracle deck. So let's see what message we have for you. And this is for the next 2 weeks regarding your finances. Going forward is the message. So, this is beautiful. See what I mean? This is such a beautiful deck. So, going forward, the message that I'm getting is, what are you looking forward to? Are you stuck looking behind? Are you stuck in the past when the future is so bright, when the road before you is so clearly outlined, just like we see here? Are you focusing on the trip, on the journey, right? On all of the hills, right? The ups and downs, the dips and valleys and the peaks of this journey. Are you envisioning what's ahead, right? How do you know where you're going? How do you know what's ahead of you if you're looking behind? Are you like, I'm just thinking of, I don't know why I'm even thinking about this, but the person who was told in the Bible, I never read the Bible, but the one who said, don't look back, and then she turned to salt, right? Your dreams are turning to salt if you're too focused going, looking behind. The road, this is like the yellow brick road. It's a yellow dirt road, right? But it is, look where it's going, and it is endless. You see, it doesn't continue past there. You can't see it, right? You can't be afraid of what you can't see. You can't be afraid. You plan as you go ahead. When you get there, and as you can see, there's going to be deviations, right? There's like a little fork right there. You have to plan. You have to focus on what's ahead. You have to focus on what's around, what's surrounding you, so that you know which path to take when the road forks. But you're never going to be able to do that if you're stuck behind, if you're looking behind you when the road ahead is so beautiful and the sun is shining. So in terms of your finances, let go of those past mistakes. This is a time we're still in spring. So if you know about spring, in terms of, this is the time to sow, right? This is the time to sow all of the seeds that you want to harvest later in the year. So you need to plan, you need to kind of dig the I don't know farming, but you need to dig the things where the seeds go and plow. You need to plow, right? So where do you want that harvest to go? What do you want to harvest, right? Going forward, right? This is the time to think about that in terms of what plans are you making, right? So if you, let's say, just bring in the example again, if you just graduated, what's the plan going forward, right? What is the strategy for going forward? Let's say you just started a new job, right? I know this may be this may be a time where somebody's, where you're starting a new job. What is the plan going forward? Me, I'm personally in my going forward stage. I'm in my assessment stage. I just finished this semester, and I literally had to do a self-evaluation for my department. But also just me reflecting, how do I want to prevent this burnout next semester? What foot I want to put the right foot forward in the fall semester, but what foot is that, right? This is the time to assess, to also plant new seeds before it's time to harvest, right? Because I know here I'm in New England, and it's like, now is the time, like June is like when we're supposed to be planting some of these plants. Like the daisies get planted in like June apparently up here. I'm from New Jersey originally, so I didn't know that. They already have daisies in New Jersey, but I hope that made sense. Let me know in the comments if it did. If not, I'm sorry, but you get the drift, right? This we're moving forward over here. All right, so that is the message. I'm glad to be back, and I really did miss filming my budget, but I still did it on my own. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Let me know again any suggestions for my new wallet's name, and if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. This is Courageous. Stay brave.